Hello.
Okay, guys, welcome to today's workout. So today we have a fun, interesting workout. We have 2 rounds for time of 50 jumping lunges, 20 dips, then 2 minutes of plank, and then 50 air squats, 20 handstand marches, and then 2 minutes of hanging. Marcia, am I right? Oh, shoot. Okay, thank you. And then we'll repeat that over and over again. The catch here is that in the plank and in the hanging, which will be kind of like your rest if you'd like to see it that way, if you come down from the pull-up bar or from the plank, then that'll be 1 point, or like 1 point for each break. So if I come off the pull-up bar like 3 times, that'll be 3 points. So at the end of the workout, you'll give me your time, but also the tally points of all your breaks. That hopefully that makes sense, and we can ask any more questions later if you have them. But let's start our warm-up. So I have my Swiffer here that I'll use as my PVC pipe. So grab whatever you have, and we'll do a PVC pipe little warm-up here. Okay, so I'm just gonna get 10 pass-throughs. Kim just came on and said she had just finished the workout and said she really felt it in her shoulders, so I want to make sure we're nice and warm here. 10 pass-throughs, keeping those elbows long and that rib cage down. Yeah, Marcia, I see plenty of brooms. That's good. And then let's get rotation. So let's do 5 towards the right side and 5 towards the left. So I didn't intend for this to take 20 minutes or so until I bumped up the 1 minute of plank and hanging to 2 minutes. So that's what made it a little bit longer for Kim and for you guys today too. The 2 minutes just seems like it'll force you guys to maybe take a break or two. So that was the thought process behind that. Okay, now we'll widen our stance a bit more and get some around the world. So I have a really deep stance here, so I feel a little bit of stretch in the legs too. Take that PVC pipe all the way around back to your lower back, and then reach towards the corners of your room, or if you're outside, that doesn't apply to you, but just reach really long over and around. Hi, Marcela. So get about 5 around the world, and then switch your direction. Reach really long overhead, and then back down. Full body warm up. So yesterday, we had an all-out sprint with that second part. With the thrusters and the burpees. Today won't feel like that. It'll be more of a consistent burn rather than a heart rate spike all the way through. So we'll see how we get through that. Let's bring our stance in. I'm gonna put the PVC pipe behind my back, so in the back rack position, and I'm gonna get 10 good mornings. So just bend the knees a little bit and hinge forward, and then stand up. So don't hinge any more than you need to if your back is starting to arch. This should just feel like a really nice hamstring stretch, especially after all the deadlifts, if you did yesterday's workout. 10 good mornings. You can hang out at the bottom if you need to. Stand. Dusty, we can't see you, but I trust that you're there. I forgot to spotlight my video, you guys. Sorry about that. So just keep on. Good morning. Perfect. Now I'll keep the PVC pipe where it is, and I'm gonna get in some step lunges. So let's cover the lunge, right? Knees on top of my ankle here in a safe position, and I'm just gonna press back, switch legs, and step forward. If you want to do reverse lunges, you can do that too, just for warm up right now. But make sure that you're getting a nice deep lunge. I tend to step right in front of my leg, so I'm kind of walking on a tightrope. You don't want to do that today. You want to have a nice base. So maybe stepping a little bit towards the outside. If you're on a mat, towards the corner of your mat, that could be good. Alrighty. Put your PVC pipe down. We won't need that anymore. And let's come to a down dog. So some of you will be doing your shoulder taps or handstand marches in this position. Some of you will be on a box, but for now, let's just warm it up. So pedal your feet out a little bit. Good, and now stop pedaling and try to aim your heels towards the ground. Lift your hips up high. And then shift your weight over to the wrist. So now I'm in plank. If you ever need to do forearm plank today, you're more than welcome to. But in plank, which we will be in for a total of 4 minutes today, you want to try to make sure that you're not sagging in your back. See how my lower back, there's no tension there? I want to continuously press through the ground. Squeeze the quads, the glutes if you have to. Okay, we're gonna bring our feet together and shift our weight over to the outside of our right foot. So I'm in side plank right now. Good. Lift your hips a little higher. Reach that left arm up towards the ceiling. There's one straight line from one hand to the other. Come back to plank. And now switch over to the left. Lift the hips up a little bit higher. And come back to plank. Press back into a downward dog. And now we haven't done these in a while, but let's try to get about 8 to 10 downward dog push-ups. So these are what we do instead of handstand push-ups. You reach your head towards the ground and press back, push your chest through your shoulders. Reach your head towards the ground, press back, push your chest through your shoulders. Yeah, so just get a couple of those. I'm gonna try to take a peek at everyone. Dr. Joe, great form here. Christine, oh, it looks so misty over there. Yeah, if you need to use your knees and just do a regular push-up, you can do that too. This is just to warm up your shoulders a little bit more. Okay, good. So once you get a couple of those, if you have a place to hang, go ahead and do that now. If you don't have a place to hang, and instead of hanging, you're just gonna do plank today, then let's get a child's pose for you guys. So some of you should be on your hanging station. Some of you will be in child's pose. Andy, hi.
My hanging station is about 20 meters away. I paced it. I'm just gonna do child pose during warm up, and I'll save the hanging for.
Okay, sounds good. Yeah, thanks for letting me know. Now I'll know when you disappear. Yeah, okay, so those of you in child's pose, bring your knees nice and wide and reach as long as you can forward. For those of you hanging, get comfortable here, right? This is an active position. You're pulling down against the pull-up bar. And then hopefully while you're hanging for the 2 minutes, you'll be in a nice hollow hold position, pointing your feet. I have these staircases behind me, so I'll jump up here, bring my shoulder blades down, point my toes in front of me in a nice strong position. If you need to take a break from the pull-up bar, you can shake your arms out and hang again. For those of you in child's pose, walk your hands over to the right side of your mat just to get a nice deeper stretch over on the left flat. Good, so I can do that too. And then walk your hands over towards the left side. So you're still reaching long here, pressing your armpits towards the ground. And then walk your hands back towards the middle. And go ahead and stand on up. Awesome, so one of our movements today is the air squat. That's really basic gymnastics movement that we all know and love. So let's go ahead and get 10 air squats right now. Bring your hips way back, spread your knees, and then drive up. Good, keep that chest up tall. So 50 air squats today. Those really don't need to be broken up. Just as long as you have a nice consistent pace, maybe you can do 25 and 25. Just get 10 air squats right now. If you need to find something to squat to, you can also do that. Good, and then after your 10 air squats, let's come back to our downward dog. So in downward dog, I'm gonna practice doing a little bit of kip up. So I'm just gonna kip and land. So this is just practicing for those of you that will be kicking up to a wall for these handstand marches. Let's just get 5 kicks on each leg. I tend to favor my right leg, so it's good to just practice with both here. Yeah, plus it starts to put a little bit more weight on the shoulders. Yeah. Hey, great kicks, Jess. Great, so after 5 kicks, come back to your downward dog. And I'm gonna show you the most basic scaling for today's handstand marches. It'll be staying in this downward dog position with your hips up nice and high, and then just lifting one hand to touch the opposite shoulder. That's the most basic. So let's all get 10 shoulder taps here. Try not to swing the hips too much, just keep them as controlled as you can. This is a lot of midline control. 10 shoulder taps. Yeah, I see you guys, you all look great. If you want to make that a little bit harder, you can grab a box or a chair, just something to give you some height. Christine has a box. Oh, now I see Dusty and Cecily. Yeah, you have lots of couches there if you need them. If you want to try kicking up against the wall, we can do that now. So I actually want people that want to kick up to a wall for a little bit, just to feel comfortable in that position. If you're going to use a couch or a box, get in 10 more shoulder taps there. Andy's going to kick up against the wall. Great. So if you are using a wall, or this could go for any scaling that you're going to use today, you want to be able to get at least 5 shoulder taps in this position. Good. Oh, my mom is using the stairs. Nice. Okay. Yeah, for wherever you are, you still want your hips to be almost as they are on top of your shoulders. Wow, that was a tongue twister. Because you still want to feel like you're carrying your weight on your shoulders like you would in a handstand. Okay, good. That was a nice little practice. Let's step away from the wall and find our dip station. So for many of you, it might be the same couch that you're using, or 2 chairs, 2 ice chests. Christine's using the rings. Nice. Okay, I see a couple people doing different things here. But, oh, Dr. Joe, yeah, perfect. So she's doing an amazing dip here. I'm gonna spotlight you, Dr. Joe. Her shoulder is going beneath her elbow and she's pressing up nice and strong to a full elbow extension. So everyone, wherever you are, 10 dips. If you want to make this a little harder, you can put your feet onto another little box or a set of books. Andy's doing just that. Wow, Andy, that looks great. Andy's using 3 chairs, getting really nice depth here, and pressing up super strong. So 20 dips, right? You might have to break it up in sets of 5. Maybe you can do sets of 10, but you want to maintain that integrity in that movement. Okay, Andy, I'll move you off the camera. You were just doing so good. Okay, I'm back. Okay, so that's our dip station. That one's pretty basic, right? Just 20 dips twice through. So now that we have our dips, we've done our air squats. Let's move to our jumping lunges. The most basic way to scale that would be don't jump, right? So if you feel a little unstable in your knees or the impact kind of hurts a little bit, then don't jump. But we're gonna try to make these jumps, like the landing, as as like with poise as you can, right? So we're gonna get into our nice lunge position, knees on top of ankle. I'm gonna swing my arms to help me jump up. So I'll swing, squeeze, and land. And use my arms again and land. So I'm switching in the air, alternating jumping lunges. Let's go for 10. Yeah, you still want to get full depth in the lunge. Yeah, there you go, Dr. Joe. I see Sandra, that looks really good. 10 jumping lunges. Yeah, so you'll alternate every time. Tiv. Yeah, these are gonna feel really good. There is 50 of them, so you might actually have to break these up into 25 and 25 just to give yourself a little bit of a break, shake your legs out, and then come right back to it. So that's gonna be our very first movement. All right. Let's come back to our handstand taps. So if you're gonna use the wall, I'd recommend that you guys plant your hands down on the ground before and then kick up, just to give you a little bit more stability. Kick up and then tap. So go to your little station, the box, the stairs, the couch, the wall, and get 5 more taps. Yeah, great, Jess. Good control on the kick up. Sandra and Tib are using something. Yeah, you want to make sure that your body looks like it's in an L position, just like Dr. Joe is here. You don't want to be in a plank. You're in a 90-degree angle. Alrighty, so let's go through the movements one more time. 2 rounds, 4 time, 50 alternating jumping lunges, 20 dips, then 2 minutes of plank, forearm or on your palms, and then 50 air squats, 20 handstand marches, and then 2 minutes of hanging. And then you'd repeat that again. So one more thing to keep in mind, if you don't have some place to hang, you can just do plank again. You could do 1 set on your forearms and the next set on your palms. You could even try side plank if you want a super challenge, but do make sure that you're taking, that you're counting the breaks that you take. That's the only thing there to remember. Other than that, I think we're ready to go. Let me unmute you guys, participants. There you go. Now I can hear all of you. Do you have any questions? Cecily, are you using the couch for the dips and the handstands?
Can you hear me? Yeah, I'm using the couch for the dips, and then I'm doing like a 90-degree handstand against the wall.
Perfect. What about you, Dusty?
I don't know.
He doesn't know.
Okay. Yeah, I was gonna ask how this was feeling for him.
I don't know.
He's figuring it out.
Okay. You keep thinking. We'll come back to you. Does anyone else have any questions?
Well, those jumping lunges are quite difficult. It hurts my knee. So what am I doing wrong that I kind of feel my knee every time I go down?
I don't think there's anything wrong with you, Marcia. I think you might be, maybe you're landing and you're bringing your knee in when you land.
Yeah.
So try to drive that knee out when you land and land softly.
Okay.
I shouldn't be hearing you land. But if it does start to hurt your knee, we don't want any pain, right? So you can just do the step lunges. Or Marcia, if you want to just throw in a couple jumping and throw in a couple stepping, that's totally your choice.
Okay.
Yeah.
I found a place to hang outside too on a railing. It's great.
Woohoo! Yeah, so we have a couple people hanging today. Dr. Joy, you have a place to hang, right? She can't hear me. Okay. Tib and Sandra, are you ready? Yeah. Okay, well, we have to get this started so we can finish on time. If you guys need a place, if you have a timer, you can go grab that. If not, I will have my phone out too, but everyone will be doing the planks and the hanging at a different time. So I think it would be wise if you all had like your own phone that you could see for that, because I won't be able to know when everyone's doing what. Mom, any questions?
I'm gonna be hanging.
Find your own too.
Where are you hanging? Oh, wait, okay, I know.
Because they're occurring at different.
Okay, that's perfect.
And I'll just jot down how many times I break.
Yes, that sounds good.
Okay.
Yeah, so if you need a piece of paper to jot down how many breaks you take, or you trust that you'll remember, you can do that. Thanks for laughing, Mom.
Yeah.
Okay, guys, are we ready?
And if you're not, I'll do like a minute. Or you'll...
Dusty, just do whatever feels good. Okay, yay. I'm gonna mute you all one more time. And we'll get started. Let me get my phone. The sun really came out over here. Bad idea to wear the long sleeve. Okay, starting with 50 lunges, 20 dips, 2 minutes of plank, then 50 air squats, 20 handstand marches, and 2 minutes of hanging. If you have any questions or forget the order, you can look at the blog or just wave at me. And that goes for if you have any questions. All right, guys, put your music on. We are starting in 3, 2, 1, go. 50 lunges. Dr. Joe's frozen. I hope she's moving. Yeah, Dr. Nelson, great way to use that to balance. Yeah, and great full depth. That back knee taps the ground. Marcy, get a little lower. I know. You're on spotlight here. There you go. Yeah, soar through the air. Christine's shaking the legs out real quick. Andy, awesome jumps. All right, hopefully you're getting close to the end here with these 50. Cecily and Dusty in sync. 20 dips. Awesome dips, Jess. Oh, you have a friend with you. A little bit of a extra challenge there. Oh, Tib, nice rings. Great depth, Sandra. Think everyone's on the dips now. So when you're done with this, grab your phone, look at the time, and count 2 minutes from wherever you are. Cecily's holding that plank. I think Marcia might be because we can't see her. Great position, Jess. Really pressing through the floor here, activating the shoulders. Yeah, same goes for you, Andy. That's a really strong position. Yeah, if you need a quick break, just shake your arms. It should only take about 5 to 10 seconds. These aren't a minute breaks. All right, you guys are doing good. We are 4 minutes in. Cecily's adding some pizzazz to those planks. All right, Dusty's on the 50 squats. Oh, and so is Cecily. Here comes Christine and Andy. And Tib and Sandra. Wow, that was like, you guys are all around the same time. That's great. Yeah, keep that chest up as you squat down. Awesome depth, Christine. Just maybe get a little bit lower. Just to, there you go. That looks great. Dr. Nelson looking good. If y'all didn't know, Jess is Dr. Nelson's daughter joining us. You might have met her at the hut before. All right, Tib and Sandra looking good with those squats. Who will finish first? And Tibbs, ready for his handstand marches. I know he doesn't even need the wall. Oh, he's waiting for Sandra. Very sweet. Yeah, you want to get in a nice L shape there if you're using a box, which they're using the same box. Very sweet. Yeah, control the sway of the hips here. Nice job, Mars. Good control. Some people are starting their hang. I see Christine in a perfect hollow hold position here. Looking like a little gymnast. I'm guessing Andy's on his pull-up bar. So is Marcela. Tib and Sandra, I believe, are doing planks again. There goes Dr. Nelson outside. You got it, Christine. Woo! 2 minutes, no break, Christine? Woohoo! Okay, Christine's on second round, 9 minutes in. So is Dusty. Here comes Dr. Joe. Ten minutes on the clock here. This is the last time you'll have to do jumping lunges and air squats and dips and handstand marches. So maybe let's make this round a little faster. You got it. Andy, awesome depth. All right, Dr. Joe soaring through the air there. Come on, Marcela. Let's go. A little lower. You're doing great. Quick little break, Marcia. All right, Andy finished those jumping lunges quickly and now he's onto his dips. Still great form that he had during the warm-up. Push through those dips. Sandra is waiting for tip again. And they're onto their plank. Great depth, Dusty, and nice speed. Full control all the way up and down. Come on, Cecily, you're almost done. So close, Andy. Nice way to use that medicine ball there, Andy. Christine with the consistent pace here. Good, one squat at a time. Dr. Joe, maybe a little bit deeper. Yeah. There we go.
I know. I know.
Little bit lower, Marcela. There we go. That squat looks really good, much better. You got this, Dusty. All right, Christine's almost done. She's on her hang. 17 minutes in. I'll spotlight myself here so you can look at the time, Christine. I don't know if you have a timer. Everyone is now on the second half of the second round. You got this, Jess. Come on, Christine, keep hanging. Andy has also disappeared, so I think he's hanging too. $18.53, Christine. Nice job. Way to pull through on that hang. I see Dr. Joe hanging. Dr. Nelson's got some great squats there. Andy, 19.25. Come on, Mom. Sandra and Tim are done? Yes, Andy?
Are you counting all the breaks between the two different movements, or are you separating?
No, counting total breaks.
Thank you.
No probs. Good question. I'm gonna unmute everyone. So please type your score down here. Nice job. We're missing Dr. Nelson and Jess and Marcia.
Tu sais qu'on va parler parce que 81% de science, si vous êtes 100%, c'est comme tu as prévenu. Il va falloir si.
Nice job, mommy. How many breaks did you take?
I Roy.
Okay.
Pourquoi c'est qu'une fois?
How was it, Marcia?
C'est cool.
A sweaty one.
Good.
On parlera.
Box handstand taps. Dr. Joe, those looked really controlled. What was harder, the hanging or the plank?
All.
Hanging for sure.
The hanging. Christine, but you didn't take any breaks on that hang.
Didn't, and it's killing me now.
That's funny.
What about on the planks, Christine?
No, planks were easy. Planks were my resting.
Yeah, good. I'm gonna keep the time going here because I think here comes Dr. Nelson. 2031, 22:31. Yay!
Go Moms.
I know. Yay! Thanks, moms, for joining. So, a lot of you all are moms. Okay, so let's please write down your score, your time, and your breaks. And you're scaling. Nice, everybody. Everyone was almost around the same time. It's good. It's kind of hard to speed through when you have to stop for 2 minutes. Okay, once you've written your score down, I'll lead us through a little cool down here, and then we'll call it good. So let me, my computer started overheating outside.
La première chose qu'on fait. Après, on a fait.
So once you're typing your score in the chat, you can just lie down on your mat. And I'm gonna bring my knee to my chest and twist over to the right, over to the left, or whatever side. Hi. Squeeze the knee to the chest and then bring it on over and twist and hold in this twist for about 5 seconds before switching to the next leg. And you'll squeeze your other knee and twist. You can keep that leg that you're twisting either bent or straight. That's totally your call. Really getting a lot of sun over here. Just keep moving through those twists until you've done about 10. Once you've gotten 10 twists, we'll finish with a happy baby. So you'll stay on the ground, reach up and try to grab the bottoms of your feet, bend your knees, and aim the knees for the floor. And you can just rock side to side here in happy baby.
Everyone okay?
Yeah.
Okay.
And then you can let go of your legs and just rock back up to seated. You guys killed that. Thank you for doing that with me today at 9. Encourage people to come back at 4. Text your coach with your info, and that'll encourage everyone to keep moving.
Did you program that?
Yeah.
Wow. Nice job.
Thanks.
Yeah, that was a good one.
Thank you.
Thanks, Maria.
Of course. Thanks for joining. Thanks for being the guinea pig. Or I guess Kim was the guinea pig because she did that one for y'all.
Doesn't have the space.